For millions lacing up their shoes every morning, there's a specific, elusive prize waiting at the end of a hard workout: the runner's high. It is a brief window of athletic euphoria where the pain fades and absolute clarity takes over. Ask a doctor from the last 40 years how to achieve this feeling, and they would likely point you toward endorphins. The medical consensus was built on the idea that heavy exercise floods the system with these natural painkillers, creating a wave of joy. However, endurance athletes report a very different reality. The true runner's high is rare. Most people finish their workouts feeling exhausted, achy, or even mildly nauseous. These athletes aren't doing it wrong. Modern neuroscience has simply spent decades chasing the wrong chemical. There is a grain of truth in the old research. Blood tests confirm that beta endorphin levels rise significantly after a heavy aerobic session. The problem lies in the blood-brain barrier. Endorphins are hydrophilic, or water-loving molecules. Their size and chemical structure cause them to bounce off the barrier, leaving them trapped in the bloodstream. Because they remain outside the brain, endorphins function primarily as basic muscle painkillers. They are physically unable to enter the neural circuits that regulate mood or create euphoria. The true architect of the high is a system of internally produced cannabis-like molecules called endocannabinoids, specifically one called anandamide. Unlike endorphins, these are lipophilic or fat-soluble. They function like sleek molecules slipping effortlessly through the blood-brain barrier to interact with the brain directly. In 2021, researchers gave runners naltrexone, blocking all opioid and endorphin receptors, and sent them for a 45-minute run. Despite deactivated endorphin systems, runners experienced a euphoria spike and anxiety drop. Endocannabinoids crossed into the brain and bound to CB1 receptors, delivering calm. This surge of euphoria is the product of your internal cannabis system activating to soothe the body's stress response. Running requires a massive energy investment. To ensure we keep doing it, the brain offers a biological bribe in the form of a positive feedback loop. Endocannabinoids provide the immediate reward. They deliver instant joy, calm, and pain reduction while the workout is still in progress. This timeline shows midterm bonuses sustaining the effect. After the initial rush, BDNF builds neural pathways, while serotonin stabilizes mood for weeks. Dopamine completes the loop, logging the memory of this chemical sequence, linking effort to reward to drive tomorrow's repetition. The runner's high is a neurochemical symphony, perfectly designed to reward human movement. Unlocking this reward requires hitting a very specific set of physical triggers. Exercise type is the first variable. Running and cycling are optimal, while weightlifting fails to trigger a strong endocannabinoid release. This speedometer dial illustrates the physical sweet spot, 70 to 85% of your maximum heart rate. A light walk provides too little stress, and an all-out sprint forces the body into a survival mode that shuts down the reward system. As the timer fills up, you can see the second requirement. Your body needs 20 to 30 continuous minutes at this pace before the chemical drop occurs. Environment also matters. Research shows that exercising in natural, outdoor settings significantly amplifies these biological effects compared to running on a treadmill. The runner's high is a precise biological outcome. By matching the heart rate, duration, and environment, you can trigger this neurochemical reward with startling precision. While the underlying science is exact, forcing a massive high every single time you lace up your shoes is counterproductive. Understanding these mechanisms frees us from the pressure of the endorphin myth. If you don't feel a wave of euphoria after every jog, you haven't failed the workout. The real value lies in consistency. Maintaining a regular, mindful habit provides long-term brain health benefits, whether you reach maximum euphoria on a given day or not. Your body contains a magnificent reward system waiting for your input. Step outside, let go of the expectations, and enjoy the run.